This is a common theme that I've seen on the channel over the last few weeks. People going, Alex, right? I'm nailing my short irons, but as I go to my longer irons into my driver, I just can't create brilliant shots. Well, I'm going to show you in this video exactly how you can create brilliance, and it's all to do with the angle of that club at address. Swing it on that angle, don't fight it. Let's get into the video. So I'm going to show you how you can create brilliance with your driver, and you won't have thought about the golf swing like this before. I said this to a student the other day, and I told him there is a difference in the angle in which you swing, let's say, an 8 iron and a driver. And this is really easy to explain it this way. If I place my driver down there on the ground, and that's where it should sit, if I address that ball there, it would create that angle. If I place my 8 iron, you can see, if we draw two lines on the screen here, there is a distinct difference in where those angles are, aren't there? There is. This one's a lot flatter, this one's a lot steeper. Now what happens is, if you're really good with your irons, you're someone who swings the golf club a little bit more up and down. Now if you apply that same up and down motion with a shaft angle like this, okay, well we don't want to see this, it's very hard to create brilliant shots. It's very hard to maximize distance, and it's actually really hard to hit it consistently down the fairway. So what I said to him is, we need to make your swing, and your swing right here, if we want to become brilliant with this driver, more round. So let me just talk you through this process. It's really easy. Compare this to what you're doing right now. We've established we need to get our swing to be more on this angle, not the 8 iron angle. That's the first thing we've got to get. So what I said to him is, stage one was just to put the club in front of you and swing the club behind your right shoulder, okay, to behind your right shoulder. So the easiest way to make your golf swing flatter is have no up and down motion. Now, if our club's already at this height, we can't have any up and down motion, right? We simply can't. So I said to him, go on, make sort of, let's say 10 to 15 swings just around here at shoulder height. The next stage we said, okay, let's just go down a little bit, sort of like a 45-degree angle, sort of just from here to here, just a little bit down. Make the same motion, round the shoulder to round the shoulder, round the shoulder to round the shoulder. So you can see I'm making a much flatter motion. I've just changed my pitch of my body. Now, when the ball's on the floor, there will be an element of up. But for the sake of this, we're trying to get away from an up and down swing to a more rounded swing. So stage 3 from this was just simply, and I've got a great drill, which is the one I left and sort of said to him, go and work on this one and use this one as your drill, which I'll show you in this video too. Well, stage 3 was make that same swing, but just feel as though the body turns hands behind the shoulder to hands behind the shoulder. And straight away, going back to those angles, look, we're now swinging more here and not as much here. So you can sort of see, and I would say we did this sort of 10, 15, 20 times over, working through the reps, not hitting shots, and then going and hitting shots. So let's hit this one away, and all I'm trying to imagine is I'm swinging my circle more here, because this is the shaft angle that I've got. So watch this one fly for me. Back, through. All I imagined was that I'm swinging that golf club around me more, behind my shoulder, and turning that chest. Okay, let's work on this drill now, the one that I left him with, and the feedback from this drill was so good. So can you see the difference? If you fight the angle of the club, that's why it's so hard to create brilliant shots. Now I've got this drill, and this is the one I left him with because it's one that you can take to the range, build on this swing to really know if you're training that more rounded motion, that flatter swing. And that's how you create brilliance with the longer clubs. Don't try and swing them like short clubs. This is why it's never seen before, because you don't think about matching the shaft angle to your swing. Now, the feedback I've got from this drill is crazy. Golfers go, oh, of course, that makes real sense. So remember, with our longer irons, to create that brilliance, we're trying to establish that we want to make a more rounded swing. Yes, there will be an element of lifting up, but you've had too much of that. We're trying to make it round, where we got those hands hanging down around our heel in our swing. So I place an alignment stick in the ground here and pointing directly down target. I put it in the ground just simply because I'm on the course. If you're at the range, you can just fit this into a basket. Now the whole idea is, and it's roughly about 3 club heads in the air, the whole idea is if I lift up too early, so create this motion, I would hit that alignment stick. What I'm trying to do is encourage you to go around you, around you. Now, what I say to all my students is when you're first learning a new skill, because you're not going to get it right straight away, let's create 15 to 20 practice swings. Give yourself a chance to not react to a ball flight and actually improve the mechanics of your swing. So what I recommend is 15 to 20 practice swings, just hitting the tee peg as if you're hitting the ball, and then roll into this. Then become more comfortable to make this move. Watch this one go away. Watch my positions, compare this to where you are, and I know you will start to hit drives that feel effortless and brilliant just like that. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn the bell. That way you always get notified when we release a free, simple golf tip that will really help you improve.